Good day, sir. I am glad you're well. I have not seen you so long. How goes the world? It wears, sir, as it grows. Aye, that's well known, but what particular rarity, what strange, which manifold record not matches? See, magic of bounty, all these spirits thy power hath conjured to attend. I know the merchant. I know them both. The other's a jeweler. Oh, 'tis a worthy lord. Nay, that's most fixed. A most incomparable man, breathed as it were to an untirable and continuate goodness. He passes. I have a jewel here. Oh, pray let's see it for the Lord Timon, sir. If he will touch the estimate, but for that, when we for recompense have praised the vile, it stains the glory in that happy verse which aptly sings the good. 'Tis a good form, and rich. Here's a water, look ye. You are wrapped, sir, in some work, some dedication to the great Lord. A thing slipped idly from me. Our posy is as a gum which oozes from whence 'tis nourished. The fire of the flint shows not till it be stuck. Our gentle flame provokes itself, and like the current flies each bound it chases. What have you there? A picture, sir. When comes your book forth? Upon the heels of my presentiments, sir, let's see your piece. 'Tis a good piece. So 'tis. This comes off well and excellent. Indifferent. Admirable. How this grace speaks his own understanding. What a mental power this eye shoots forth. How big imagination moves in this lip. To the dumbness of the gesture one might interpret is a pretty mocking of the life. Here is a touch. Is it good? I will say of it, it tutors nature. Artificial strife lives in these touches livelier than life. How this lord is followed. The senators of Athens, happy men. Look more. You see this confluence, this great flood of visitors. I have in this rough work shaped out a man whom this beneath world doth embrace and hug with amplest entertainment. My free drift halts not particularly, but moves itself in a wide sea of wax. No levelled malice infects one comma in the course I hold, but flies in eagle flight both and forethought, leaving no track behind. How shall I understand you? I will unbolt to you. You see how all conditions, how all minds, as well of glib and slippery creatures as of grave and austere quality, tended down their services to Lord Timon. His large fortune upon his good and gracious nature hanging subdues and properties to his love and tendance all sorts of hearts, yea, from the glass-faced flatterer to Epaminondas that few things loves better than to abhor himself. Even he drops down the knee before him and returns his peace most rich in Timon's nod. I saw them speak together. Sir, I have upon a high and pleasant hill feigned fortune to be throned. The base of the mount is ranked with all deserts, all kinds of natures that labor on the bosom of the sphere, to propagate their states, amongst them all whose eyes are on the sovereign lady fixed. One do I personate, of Lord Timon's frame, whom fortune with her ivory hands wafts to her, whose present grace to present slaves and servants translates his rivals. 'Tis conceived to scope this throne, this fortune, and this will, methinks, with one man beckoned from the rest below, bowing his head against the steepy mount to climb his happiness, would be well expressed in our condition. Nay, sir, but hear me on. All those which were his fellows but of late, some better than his value on the moment, follow his strides, his lobbies fill with pendants, rain sacrificial whisperings in his ear, make sacred even in his stirrup, and through him drink the free air. Ay, marry, what of these? When fortune in her shift and change of mood spurns down her late beloved, all his dependents which labored after him to the mountain's top, even on their knees and hands let him slip down, no one accompanying his declining foot. 'Tis common. 1,000 moral paintings I can show that shall demonstrate these quick blows of fortunes. more pregnantly than words, yet you do well to show Lord Timon, that mean eyes have seen the foot above the head. Imprisoned is he, say you. Aye, my good lord, 5 talents is his debt, his means most short, his creditors most strait. Your honourable letter he desires to those have shut him up, which failing periods his comfort. Noble Ventidius, well, I am not of that feather to shake off my friend when he must need me. I do know him, a gentleman that well deserves a help, which he shall have. I'll pay the debt and free him. Your lordship ever finds him. Commend me to him. I will send his ransom, and being enfranchised, bid him come to me. 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support him after. Fare you well. All happiness to your honor. Lord Timon, hear me speak. Freely, good father. Thou hast a servant named Lucilius. I have so. What of him? Most noble Timon, call the man before thee. Attends he here or no, Lucilius? Here at your lordship's service. This fellow here, Lord Timon, this thy creature by night frequents my house. I am a man that from my first have been inclined to thrift, and my estate deserves an heir more raised than one which holds a trencher. Well, what further? One only daughter have I, no kid else, on whom I may confer what I have got. The maid is fair, the youngest for bride, and I have bred her at my dearest cost in qualities of the best. This man of thine attempts her love. I prithee, noble lord, join with me to forbid him her resort. Myself have spoken vain. This man is honest. Therefore, he would be Timon. His honesty rewards him in itself. It must not bear my daughter. Does she love him? She is young and apt. Our own precedent passions do instruct us what levities in youth. Love you the maid? Aye, my good lord, and she accepts of it. If in her marriage my consent be missing, I call the gods to witness. I will choose mine heir from forth the beggars of the world and dispossess her all. How shall she be endowed if she be mated with an equal husband? 3 talents on the present, in future all. This gentleman of mine hath served me long. To build his fortune I will strain a little, for 'tis a bond in men. Give him thy daughter. What you bestow in him I'll counterpoise, and make him weigh with her. Most noble lord, pawn me to this your honor, she is his. My hand to thee, mine honor on my promise. Humbly I thank your lordship, Never may that state of fortune fall into my keeping which is not owed to you. Vouchsafe my labour, and long live your lordship. I thank you. You shall hear from me anon. Go not away. What have you there, my friend? A piece of painting, of which I do beseech your lordship to accept. Painting is welcome. The painting is almost the natural man, for since dishonor traffics with man's nature, he is but outside. These penciled figures are even such as they give out. I like your work, and you shall find I like it. Wait attendance till you hear further from me. The gods preserve you. Where fare you, gentlemen? Give me your hand. We must needs dine together. Sir, your jewel hath suffered under praise. What, my lord? Dispraise? A mere satiety of commendations. If I should pay you for it as 'tis extolled, it would unclue me quite. My lord, 'tis rated as those which sell would give, but you well know things of like value differing in the owners apprize it by the masters. Believe it, dear lord, you and the jewel by the wearing it. Well, marked? No, my good lord, he speaks the common tongue with which all men speak with him. Look who comes here. Will you be chid? Will bear with your lordship. To spare none. Good morrow to thee, gentle Epamantis. Till I be gentle, stay thou for thy good morrow, when thou art Timon's dog, and these knaves honest. Why dost thou call them knaves? Thou knowest them not. Are they not Athenians? Yes. Then I repent not. You know me, Epamantis. Thou knowest I do. I called thee by thy name. Thou art proud, Epamantis. Of nothing so much as that I am not like Timon. Whither outgoing? To knock out an honest Athenian's brains, that a deed thou'lt die for. Right, if doing nothing be death by the law. How likest thou this picture, Epamantis? The best for the innocents. Wrought he not well that painted it? He wrought better that made the painter, and yet he's but a filthy piece of work. You're a dog. Thy masters of my generation, what's she if I be a dog? Wilt dine with me, Epamantis? No, I eat not lords. And thou shouldst anger ladies. Oh, they eat lords, so they come by great bellies. That's a lascivious apprehension. So thou apprehendest it. Take it for thy labor. How dost thou like this jewel, Epamantis? Not so well as plain dealing, which will not cost a man a dote. What dost thou think 'tis worth? Not worth my thinking. How now, poet? How now, philosopher? Thou liest. Art not one? Yes. Then I lie not. Art not a poet? Yes. Then thou liest. Look in thy last work where thou hast feigned him a worthy fellow. That's not feigned, he is so. Yes, he is worthy of thee, and to pay thee for thy labor. He that loves to be flattered is worthy of the flatterer. Heavens, that I were a lord. What wouldst do then, Epamantis? E'en as Epamantis does now hate a lord with my heart. What? Thyself? Aye. Wherefore? That I had no angry wit to be a lord, art not thou a merchant? Aye, Epamantis. Traffic confound thee if the gods will not. If traffic do not, the gods do it. Traffic's not thy god, and thy god confound thee. What trumpet's that? 'Tis Alcibiades and some 20 horse, all of companionship. Pray, entertain them, give them guide to us. You must needs dine with me. Go not you hence till I have thanked you. When dinner's done, show me this piece. I am joyful of your sights. Most welcome, sir. So there. Aches, contract, starve, your supper joins, that there should be small love amongst these sweet knaves, and all this courtesy, the strain of man's bred out into baboon and monkey. Sir, you have saved my longing, and I feed most hungrily on your sights. Right welcome, sir, ere we depart. We'll share a bounteous time and different pleasures. Pray you, let us in. What time a day is it, Epamantis? Time, to be honest. That time serves still. The most accursed thou, that still omittest it. Thou art going to Lord Timon's feast. I to see meat fair knaves and wine-heat fools. Fare thee well, fare thee well. Thou art a fool to bid me farewell twice. Why, Epamantis? Shouldst have kept one to thyself, for I mean to give thee none. Hang thyself. No, I will do nothing at that bidding. Make thy requests to thy friend. Away, unpeachable dog, or I'll spurn thee hence. I will fly like a dog the heels of the ass. He's opposite to humanity. Come, shall we in and taste Lord Timon's bounty? He outgoes the very heart of kindness. He pours it out. Plutus, the god of gold, is but his steward. No meat but he repays, sevenfold above itself. No gift to him, but breeds the giver our return exceeding our use of quittance. The noblest mind he carries that ever governed man. Long may he live in fortunes. Shall we win? I'll keep you company.